What are you about to do?
Well, we're about to start this car. It's straight pipe. It's a manual. We just got it catless. So, are you ready for this? Don't mess up my clutch. What? Whatever, man. All right.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Manny at Manny Mod's Garage, and today I got another video for you guys. The question I've been getting a lot lately is how the heck is my car so loud and I'm running a catless setup with no check engine light? So I got my brother-in-law here with me, and we're gonna be using his HELLCAT as an example of how I'm gonna do this whole step-by-step process. We're gonna be taking the cats out. We're gonna be putting a two-step defouler.
I can't wait to piss off my neighbors.
That's exactly what's gonna end up happening, guys. Disclaimer. Please, guys, understand. I'm not a professional-ish. Just, don't hold me to it. If you still get a check engine light, either you did something wrong, or you probably already had a check engine light for this problem, or probably so many other reasons. So don't think that just because you did what I did, that you're just gonna solve all your issues with check engine lights and catalytic converters. All right, so as you can see here, maybe you can focus pretty well. This is the part that I use. There's the part number 42009, and these are two-step defoulers. And I'm gonna go show you guys what we have to do, how to modify specifically this pack to get it to work. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this pack and we're gonna modify it, and this pack's gonna get stacked on this pack. I'll show you guys in a second. The two 15mm bolts, this is the beginning of the whole process. We're gonna loosen these bolts all the way, basically until they're almost falling out. The reason why is because we need to shimmy and wedge this all the way down. We need as much play as we can, but we don't have to take the bands out. All right, let's move on to the next step that we do. All right, as you can see here, we sprayed some WD-40 on these bolts. They're a little rusty. If they're worse than that, and you guys live up north, don't attempt to do this job because you're just gonna shear them off. This is only if you guys can actually, like, you know, these are not that bad, I guess you could say. So PB Blaster, clean up the rust or whatever, or have a backup plan. I have some new bolts that you guys got from the dealership. So what I got here is a 5/8 drive, or a 5/8 socket, or a 16, whichever you prefer, but I actually use the 5/8 with some extensions. So we're just gonna go to town on it. This one right here is a little difficult to get to, so you wanna have some type of swivel head. You can do it with a regular ratchet, a wrench. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, but yeah, what you want to do is break it loose. And yeah, of course you want to do this job when the engine's cold. I shouldn't have to explain that, but you'd be surprised. All right, from here we're gonna disconnect the oxygen sensor. This one is good to go. You want to pry this down a little bit so you can get the actual band back there to loosen. So you just want to wiggle it a little bit once you got everything disconnected, and then it should fall right out. Just like that. It was that easy. You want to disconnect the actual oxygen sensor. Okay. You want to wiggle it as far back as you can. Wiggle it left and right, up and down. Alright, so we're just gonna get a big old crescent wrench. It's very important to make sure you got Crocs on when you're doing this job, because, you know, peace of mind. Break loose. Alright, you gotta be careful with this because you don't want to touch the actual oxygen sensor itself with your greasy fingers. So you take them out, good to go. And this is a good functioning oxygen sensor, no check engine light. The point of this video, guys, is to make sure we put some defowlers on this thing when we gut the cats, because when we take cats out, these are just gonna get burnt up. So we're gonna show you how to install and modify a two-step defouler so that this does not get burnt in the process. So let's get to it. Don't get these mixed up, guys. So that you remember, and so that I remember in this video, the clip is gonna be on the right side, passenger side of the vehicle. So this has the clip, left side doesn't have a clip. Remember, don't touch the actual sensor portion of it. Do not touch it. Just place them to the side. All right, so we take it out the package. It comes with these two, and it also comes with these two little crush washers. Just put it to the side, leave that to the side. The purpose of this is to show you, watch. So basically, you're gonna stack these two defowlers like this, like such. All right, the only problem is that when you actually stack them, as you can see, this is not deep enough, right? This first defouler is not deep enough to clear this actual oxygen sensor. So when you bolt it up, it's gonna hit. And what you wanna do is you basically wanna trick the oxygen sensor from thinking that there's, you know, a regular catalytic converter there that is doing its job. So we have to drill this out, this portion out, so that on the first defouler, we have to drill it out so that when we actually bolt the first one on, it clears all this extra metal. These are aluminum, so we're gonna drill it out. I'll show you guys, it's really simple. And I'll explain a little more further as we go. I like to grab a pair of vice grips. If you have a vice at home, then yeah, that's way easier. But I'm just trying to make this video as simple as for the average person to do this in their garage. So here we go. I like to put this on the floor and drill away. So we're gonna step up. We're gonna use like a smaller bit. I don't know, maybe a 3/8 bit. And then we're gonna step up to a 1/2 inch bit. This works a lot easier when you have a step bit. Thank you to Jose. What we're trying to achieve is this. From this to this. All right? That's all we're trying to get. We're just trying to widen the hole. See what we're trying to achieve here? Now there's no interruptions when you actually screw in the oxygen sensors to the defouler. And then when we stack it, just get it nice and snug. I like to tighten the whole assembly on the actual exhaust itself, on the downpipes themselves. But you see what I did here? This is a two-step defouler, guys. This helps prevent check engine lights. So you got your oxygen sensor, you got the mid sensor, or the mid defouler that has been cut and drilled so that it can fit and not damage anything in there. And now it's got a nice good old gap. This little defouler portion right here is what's gonna allow some actual fumes to go in there so it can get a proper reading. And this is how we avoid check engine lights on Hellcats and Scat Packs. I know we can do it also on 5.7s, but 5.7s are a little different. So let's get to it.
Honey.
All we're gonna do is we're gonna bash it out. Believe it or not, the catalytic converters, they're very soft material. So it's pretty simple. Literally, you just, like honeycomb, you start breaking it.
Honey.
That's all there is to it. There's two levels in here. There's one here, there's one here. You just got rid of the first one.
Honey.
Tighten them all together at the same time. Makes it a lot easier. So you start from the oxygen sensor and you just keep going.
Honey.
Alright, so we're gonna start putting this back up, of course reverse order. So we're just gonna stick it in there and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle until it's all the way in there.
Honey.
And that's it. That's all we got. My opinion, the way I've been doing it for so many years, this is probably my 12th setup that I've done. Never had a check engine light come up after I did it in this exact way. So good luck out there, hang in there. Jose, I really appreciate you using your car as the guinea pig. Good luck to your neighbors. Worst case about this car, well, I'm sorry. The biggest problem about this car is that it's a manual. So, yeah, he has no rev limiter. It's gonna be loud. So, enjoy, man. Just be careful because the cops are really gonna get on your butt. Now, I tell you one thing, California, good luck. Because if you do this modification up there, man, I got some friends that live out there and they hate it. But us people in Georgia, Southeast Georgia specifically, it's, you know, it's America.
One more time. One more time for the people.
Really?
That was for me, not for the people.
Okay.
One more time. Y'all not ready.
All right, man.
And after a long day of working on people that don't appreciate it, we cook a nice homegrown meal.
Please, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Please subscribe. Help me get my channel bigger so that I can show you some more content.
Honey.